I mean, what else would they do? They have the textbook sometimes, they have the PowerPoint behind them, and one of my professors actually just sits there and reads the textbook to us like we're back in first grade. I'm bored. I feel like I should just do that at home. A lot of my classes I feel like are a waste of time.
I am self-taught. I was familiar with online learning only because I was an online student. I wish I would have known how to provide and develop interaction opportunities beyond the use of discussion threads when I first started teaching online.
I didn't have a teacher education program. I didn't come up as a education major become a teacher. I pretty much learned television and video production and things like that, and then started teaching. My first class, or excuse me, my first job out of college was teaching in a community college. So a lot of people who are college instructors are not coming from a teacher education, pre-service teacher background. If you are, great, but if you're not, you've got to wing it.
To me, constructivist learning is mentally grappling with new information. It's interpreting it, sorting it, evaluating it, and then hooking it onto our existing knowledge.
The role of a teacher in a constructivist classroom then is to create the environment, to provide the tools, the inspiration, to allow the learners to take the lead and to go as far as they possibly can.
The teacher-centered instructional strategies, which by and large cast the student as, in a way, an extra in a teacher's great production. The teacher-centered strategies that we are all trying to get away from are deeply embedded in our educational system and our teaching habits. Instead of being lectured to about effective teaching strategies, the pre-service teachers can generate their own content and teach one another. And so they have to struggle with and have a personal experience with the content as they search for, discover, apply, evaluate content strategies. They gain skills and understanding rather than compartmentalized knowledge.
I think the timing is perfect for this class. It's like the perfect storm. Yeah, we now have the timing for the theory, we have the technology, and I feel like we really have people looking for a different way, a better way to teach our students and our students who are planning to be teachers.
REELS combines many of the important elements from my favorite student-centered instructional design models: problem-based learning, authentic learning, generative learning. At its core, it relies on student initiative and responsibility. The student is the primary individual responsible for their learning, as it should be, and the student is expected to, in part, generate some of the learning material through, for example, student-led instruction, where the student teaches their peers.
The research suggests that a small percentage of teacher education programs, less than 2%, are providing training or instruction in how to teach online or how to deliver instruction in online environments. To me, this is both surprising and unfortunate, considering the number of K-12 schools offering online courses and the increasing number of state mandates even that now go so far as to require students to take online courses. It seems we now have a situation where the students are ready, but we're doing a disservice to the teachers by asking them to go into these environments without any training.